Welcome back. At this moment, Sean Diddy Combs' ex-girlfriend, Cassie Ventura, is being cross-examined by his legal team for a second day. As you may know, the singer, who is pregnant, has been testifying since Tuesday, but the judge said that ends today unless lawyers have a compelling reason to make her continue. CBS News legal reporter Katrina Kaufman is outside the federal courthouse in Manhattan this morning. She's been following this trial all week. Katrina, I know that proceedings just got underway in this last hour or so, so bring us up to speed on what's happening.
Good morning, Errol. So, yes, they're just getting into the cross-examination with Sean Combs' ex-girlfriend, Cassie Ventura. This is expected to last through the end of the day. The defense has been told that they really need to get this witness off the stand. The prosecution has pressed the fact that she is very pregnant. It's hard to emphasize just how pregnant she looks on that stand, Errol. 8.5 months as she testifies about this very, very graphic exchanges and experiences that she had with Sean Combs. They started out by revisiting an incident that we have talked about a lot during this trial at the InterContinental Hotel. There is security footage of that the jury and likely many people have seen, where Sean Combs appears to be aggressively assaulting Cassie Ventura in it. During this morning, they were asking her about how intoxicated he seemed. They said that she had said he seemed blackout drunk on the drugs and the alcohol they had. She said that people have different definitions of blackout, but what we seem to be seeing the defense trying to establish here from both sides is state of mind, and that they were both on a lot of drugs during this period. Yesterday, they got into Cassie's drug use. She has admitted on the stand that she was addicted to opiates. They are also trying to show warm exchanges between the two, and ones where she even showed potential excitement about these freak-offs they engaged in, these sort of drug-fueled sex acts that he directed her in. So we see them trying to set up a case for her complicity in this, for the consent that was involved, and for the love that was in this relationship to counter the prosecution's case.
And so, Katrina, as we head to the end of the week, if you're a member of this jury, what impression would you have likely received from this first week of testimony from Cassie and the defense trying to cross-examine her?
Errol, that's a great question. One thing that I would say is I've been very impressed by the way that Cassie Ventura has composed herself on the stand. She's been talking about very, very difficult testimony, very graphic, very pornographic, very violent testimony about her experience with Sean Combs. But I'd say that she's really handled it with grace and seems like someone who has really reflected on those experiences. During the defense's cross, she's also come off very well. She seems extremely well prepared, Errol, and hasn't really been shaken at all. On her first day of testimony, she broke down crying on the stand a number of times. So I'd say she's been a very sympathetic witness. In terms of the strength of the case, it's really too early to say. The prosecution has absolutely laid the building blocks of their charges. And, so far the defense is making some case to counter aspects of it, but we really still need to see how this all comes together. And we'll need to see many more witnesses' testimony to see if the prosecution can really prove this to that jury. But they have been absolutely riveted by the testimony. They are watching intently. They are taking notes. And this has to be a very fascinating and difficult trial to be a part of.
Yeah, and now that jury goes into the weekend with this emotional imprint. So definitely a standout start for the prosecution. Katrina Kaufman with us there just outside the courthouse here in Manhattan. Katrina, thank you.